Hello? Hello, hello? Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello, welcome, welcome. You are back from your trip? Nice. I also saw the message where you said Twitter got unbanned for a bit and then it got banned again. Too bad. Maybe it's going to be intermittent. It's going to be available and unavailable at different intervals. There is a chance. Yeah. We will see. Yes. By the way, do you remember you mentioned that the stream went out for a little bit yesterday when we were watching scary videos? Turns out you are actually correct. Yeah, the stream went out for a little bit. The cause is that it seems YouTube has a copyright detection system for live streams. And what it does is when it detects a copyrighted work on the video, it basically stops streaming until the copyright work is no longer present on the stream, and then it resumes the stream. So basically, the stream got paused on YouTube side. Yeah. Today when I checked my channel, I noticed that I had a content claim. It did not malfunction. It was more like they detected one of the videos was copyrighted, one of the ones we were watching, and basically stopped the live stream, but on YouTube side. So I didn't see the stream go off. Also, since it seems it took a bit for the system to detect the copyright, it didn't actually make my stream go down for too long. It was for a very short moment. Yeah. Yes. It was actually the altar video that caused the copyright claim. Yeah. So I'm going to probably have to edit the alter video out of the stream bot. Beyond that, there is no issue at all. We are okay. We are okay. Perfectly fine. Yeah, it didn't actually affect my account standing in any way. It was just that the copyright holder has it set up in such a way that that video in particular cannot be seen in like over 200 countries or so. So the stream went off for a little bit and then it resumed. Yeah. It's not even a copyright strike, so it didn't really affect my ranking within YouTube. It was just a matter of the guy not wanting the video to be seen in certain countries. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut that piece of the stream out of the bot, and the bot will be back up shortly. Yeah. Yes. I noticed this morning when I was checking my account. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. No issues. I actually expected more copyright claims on the video because we watched a fair amount of different videos. But it seems like it was just one, the altered video, and nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to watch the bot back, you might notice that the alter part of the video is missing. It's about what 10 minutes of the stream or so. Yeah. Also, don't worry about the bots. Even if they get taken down, I always keep a copy on my computer. Yeah. So there is no issue, even if YouTube removes the video. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We are fine. Actually, if I ever get my YouTube channel monetized, I'm planning on those kind of videos, like the scary videos, and other like those that might contain copyright from a different author. I was planning on not monetizing those, just to be sure. Yeah. Yeah, there is Twitch too. I don't actually like Twitch much, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Even though apparently it's easier to grow on Twitch than on YouTube, I prefer YouTube. Yeah, mainly because the bots are not permanent and you don't have so much control over your account. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, that's why. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Aside from that, I haven't really seen much interesting happening on the VTuber or gaming communities. Yeah. There seems to be still quite a lot of weird behavior that I see on the YouTuber community, at least on Twitter. Hmm. Yeah, it's what to say. It feels like I'm watching teenagers fight each other. A lot of what I consider meaningless drama. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's a characteristic of the YouTuber community. Maybe it's an issue because basically it's a very new form of entertainment. So a lot of the people involved in it are fairly young. Yeah. Also, there is not much of a professional rule sets that you see in different industries yet in this community. So maybe that's why it feels like it's a bit of a free for all. Hmm. Yeah. Also, the VTuber community tends to pander a lot to uh, people who are either young or socially awkward. Yeah. Maybe that's the main issue. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah. Because it's basically a very close uh, community to the way is structured, for example, for the gaming community. It has a lot of parallels. It's like an intersection between the gaming community and the anime community, from what I have seen. Yeah. Hmm. Well, time will tell. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let us move on real quick. Let's do a little bit of a Russian roulette. So we can go. Oh, I already had that one. Reroll. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, this is different kinds. What's the name of this one? Different chair. Chair pan. Okay. Okay, let me respond this on the other screen real quick.
Hello.
Hello. Nice. Okay, so today I was planning on doing a little bit of improvements on the art, mainly because I have noticed my art has sort of improved a little bit, and also not really. So that's a detail. Let me reset this script. Game maker. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking about how the VTuber community in general, the VTuber industry, seems a bit innocent, a bit green. There is not many established norms, nor much professionalism. So maybe that's causing a bit of an issue. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe that's the reason why there is a lot of childish quarrels. Also maybe because there is a lot of young people, but on the side of the VTubers and on the side of the viewers. That's why you get so much high school style drama. Yeah. Okay, so one of the things I want to rework is this rock wall. I think I can make this look more clean. This is probably the best looking tile that I have here, and yet it doesn't look quite correct. So I was thinking on making some improvements on the tile set. That would probably improve the look of the game in general. Yeah. So I haven't seen some tutorials, and from what I see, you have something that is like your highlights color, you have your regular color, and you have your dark color, right? Something like this. So one is meant to be for highlights, the first one. The second one is meant to be for transition between highlight and no, this is supposed to be the normal color of the object. The third one, it should be the transition between the normal color and shadow, and the last one is the shadow. From what I've seen on the tutorials I watched. So the plan is to rework this style to make more sense with those ideas, right? So basically, since this is supposed to be the top of the tile right here, this should be a highlight, right? Now, let's say this is a rock right here. So we will have to, for example, have a little highlight over here, since it's at the top, right there. And then we will need the natural color that transitions slowly to the dark one and to the shadow. So this is the bright, this is normal. So this is the normal, this is the shadow down here. I can add a bit more shadow. And I need the transition color. And that looks more like a rock, right? That gives it a better transition in general. It gives it more sense than just noise, right? Much the same way, this should be a highlight right there. Then this should be the shadow right there. Then we have the transition. Something like that. That should give it kinda better. Should make more sense, I believe. Down here, if we assume this is another rock, this piece right here, that would mean we will need to have the base color in general, like this, and then the highlight would be on the top, so it would be all on this edge, right here. Maybe not so much. Then we have the normal color. This is the dark, so it should go on the bottom. And we need the transition. Right. Does that make more sense? That looks more like a rock right there, right? It's not just noise like this. Is this making any sense? Also, this should be transition there. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more depth, right? So based on that, I can grab this as another rock. So this area right here should be darker, right? And that should transition into a dark part. And from there we move on to the highlight. Maybe we need a bit more. Like that. This is another rock right here. So the bottom should be dark. This whole piece should be dark. Right? There should be a transition. We need the neutral colors here. And then we need the highlights on top. That doesn't quite look correct. That looks slightly better. Yeah, it's slowly taking form, I would say. Right? Or am I a bit delusional? Hmm. Ah. Eh, how about a little bit more of this neutral right here to make this tone a little bit more clean. Also, I could just expand this since this seems to be pure noise, like that. Hmm. I think that looks a tiny bit better. It still looks weird-ish. But I think it's a bit of an improvement, maybe. Yeah, it does a tiny bit better. I'm still missing this area right here. Let's call this a single rock. So let's say this is the top right here. Maybe I should add a few thingies here to make sure the top part doesn't look a bit off. Something like that, and then we grab the shadow. And we need the dark one for the bottom. It kinda doesn't look quite correct. That looks slightly better. Now just to fix this abomination. Okay. I cannot even see a rock here. It's just a blob. How about we start by setting the bottom back? Okay. I could set it up like this to make it like two distinct rocks, and then grab the top. And then we need the transition color. For the bottom. That actually looks pretty good, I would say. Maybe I can make this smaller. And for this last part, I put highlights on top. Like that. I need the transition on the bottom. Right here. And the medium right here. Maybe I could add a little bit more dark below. Like that. I think that looks quite nice. From looking like this to looking like this, I would say it's a big improvement. What do you think? Right? This is the original, basically, because it's a copy of what we had before, just upside down. And this is the result. Let me see how that looks on a map. Where are you? Let's go to the rewards. How about this one? Oh, look at that improvement. Look at that. That doesn't look bad at all. It looks a bit weird right there with that line, but we might be able to fix that. That's quite a big improvement, I would say. Okay, so the issue is with this line right here. I need to break it up, so let's see. Let's say about if I close that like that and connect this like so. That should pick the line. Yeah, that looks way better. Actually, it looks really nice. It doesn't look quite nicely, but it's a very drastic improvement over this kind of art. Don't you think? Yeah, it actually looks like a wall, no? Nice, nice, nice. Now what to do? I could just copy this over this to basically save myself some work. Or I could actually put the effort on doing the rest of the sprite set. What to do? What to do? How about I just give it a try to make it again so I don't repeat the art so much? Okay, so we want to make, for example, this is a rock, let's say. So let me first set the outline. This would be the bottom side of the rock, right here. Like that. And then it comes the shadow. And I grab the medium color. And the highlights. Right? That looks a bit off, actually. Yeah, that looks a bit off. Maybe a little bit more like that. Yeah. Okay, and to break this line, I'm just going to add a few dots here and there. Actually, maybe it's because of this area that looks a bit weird. Okay. Now let's say this is another rock right here. So I grab the darkest shade. Make the line of the rock. Let's call this a little crack on the rock. Like so. So I'm going to need the shadow right here. We need the neutral on the rest. in the highlights. Kinda looks okay. Let me break this line also. Now let's call this piece a rock right there. So I can animate the outline and grab the dark. Let's call this the highlights right there. Actually, that looks okay-ish. Let me see how it looks over here. It's an improvement. It looks a bit how to refer to it, bubbly. They look more like boulders than a wall right now. Okay, let's call this a new rock. So first the outline. Yeah, it has a bit of a booba outline for some reason. Let's use highlights this time. So I'm going to start from here. Let me clear this just to make it different. Okay, something like that. And then we have the shadow. Something like that. How does that look? It doesn't quite look correct, sadly. Looks a bit weird. Maybe I should use this a little bit more. That also doesn't look quite correct. That looks better. Yeah, maybe if I shrink the highlights a little bit more. It looks better. Yeah, that looks way better. Maybe that's why the other looks a bit full of juice. I need to shrink the highlights a bit more. Yeah, that fits it a little bit. Now it actually looks like a wall. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, let me do this real quick. Outline. And highlights. And darkness. Actually, let me throw a little crack right there. That looks a bit weird. Yeah, that looks better also. Quite improvement. Okay, and next this. I'm just going to throw a highlight right there. And I need to set this a bit more clean. And whoops, it seems the string kinda disconnected. Hello, can you see me? Hello, hello. I noticed the stream disconnected for a moment. Yeah, the stream disconnected twice. Hello. Can you see me? Yeah, the stream disconnected twice. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why. The stream disconnected twice. For no apparent reason. I didn't even drop any frames. It just kinda disconnected. Just because. Yeah, it seems my connection might be a bit unstable today for some reason. Either way, the wall seems kinda finished. Actually, these lines right here don't quite look correct. Let me fix that. It's probably this one right there. Let me just remove those. Yeah, that looks better. But I don't like the fact that that's a whole rock. So maybe I would just cut it like this. Yeah, it looks a bit too big for my liking. So maybe I will just cut it. Something like this. Maybe that would make it look better. Yeah, that looks way better. A bit weird, but it looks better. So I can actually do something like that. Let's see. I can just remove a few pixels here and there. Just to make it a bit more clean. Like so. Okay, that looks kinda nice. Now I just need to shade this bit a little bit. Yeah, that looks way nicer. Yeah. What do you think? Does it look nice? Maybe I could set a little bit more light for this area right there. So I would basically just do this. And that should increase the light over there. Yeah. Okay. Scissors don't stand a chance. Yeah. Okay, that's a big improvement, I would say. What do you think? And that's just by updating these two. If I go to a different map, let's say this one. Yeah, it's not that prominent for other maps. Especially the later ones. Yeah. It is somewhat of an improvement in general. It's not perfect, but it's an improvement. Okay, now that I am done with that, let us go over here to these two. These are also the same wall that I need to update. Let's see. So let's call this right here a rock. Right there. And let's fix the highlight. And we add a shadow. Okay. How's that? Kinda. It's not bad, I suppose. Okay, let's go this one, another rock right here. And we set the highlight. Okay. Let me clean this real quick. And we need the shadows. Actually, let me mark these little cracks. It makes the rock very prominent in the world for some reason. Probably because I didn't ease the edge on top. Also, I didn't do that over here either. It didn't quite help, but we are not done yet. Okay, let's set this as a rock right here. So the highlight should be all this. Then we have the regular color. And the shadow. It doesn't look bad per se. It looks a bit weird, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, this is another rock. And we grab the highlights. And the normal color. Darkness. Let me add a bit more power to that crack right there. Now that looks better. It just looks a bit weird. Yeah, this for some reason is ending up being a little bit weird. Instructor, I mean. Okay, let's set this as a rock right here. So I do it like that. Shadows. And let's highlight this crack. Highlights. Now that looks weird. For sure. Let us close this then. Because that looks a bit weird. We can set this like that and make this smaller. Was that that much of a shock? The way he looked at? Okay, that looks better. Don't you think? It's surprising how such little changes completely transform the rock. How do I set this rock? Let's divide this into, so this right here is a rock, and this right here is a rock. So we set up the highlights. I need to set the normals. Shadows. This one is basically complete. I'm just going to add a bit more texture, like so, and maybe fix a bit this. Something like that. Yeah, that looks fairly well. Fairly good. Maybe I should remove a few pixels. I see this jagged edge right here, and it looks a bit weird when you have a straight line over there. So let me just kill a few pixels here and there, just to make the wall a bit more jagged. Maybe actually this one needs a bit of a fix. This one right here. Hold on a second. I just realized that if I do it like this, that should look way better than what I have right now. If I do it specifically on the edges, like this, to basically demark the rocks, it makes the map look way more clean, like this, right? Okay. So I just need to finish this one last rock. Let me add it like so. And highlights. Darkness. Let me put a little bit more emphasis right there. And I need to fix this right there. And finally a bit of darkness on these spots. Yeah, that looks nice actually. The upper part still looks a bit weird. Maybe I should break it down into smaller pieces. So how about if I break this one right here and this over here? So what I'm going to do is break this like so, and this one is going to be broken like this, and over here I'm going to make another cut right there and here. So let me adjust the colors real quick. Like that. Ah. How about that? That looks better, but not quite natural. It looks a bit man-made, if you ask me. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks a bit unnatural. It looks a little bit too man-made for my liking. Maybe if I clean this right here, it will make it look a bit more. Yeah, that looks better. I just need to adjust the highlights. That looks nice, right? Okay, let's move on to the next. This one right here. Okay. So I want to try something. How about I made this half a boulder and this half a boulder? So it would go like this. Like so. And over here is the other half. just to make it a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so first let me even out the color. Just so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, first highlights. I'm going to add a highlight right here. Like so. And continue it over here. Like that. And grab shadows underneath. Let's see. That's not bad, but we have that little spike right there that doesn't look right. So I just need to even this right there, and that should take care of the spike. Also, the corners on the highlights are a bit weird, so I probably should fix this right here. That looks more clean, but not quite. I need to add a bit more roundness. Okay, now that looks fairly well. Yeah. It does look a bit like an egg. Okay, now let's make another rock. I'm going to make this right here another rock. Should I make it this one? Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one right there. Let's see how it goes. If I grab this right here. Okay, here basically the highlights are actually backwards. The highlights should be up here, and instead they are on the bottom, which is a bit odd. Yeah. It's funny because initially I didn't even see that mistakes when I created the sprite. Okay, that looks fairly good, I would say, kinda. Maybe instead of using this, I will just set it like that. That looks weird. Like that. That looks better. Maybe if I don't set it so round, it won't look so much like an egg. Yeah, that actually looks fairly good. Okay, now that I have those folders, let's make the in-between. So I'm going to basically add a little line here. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of shadow. And then it comes the highlights. And I'm going to give it a big highlights. And then this right here. We finish up with shadows below. Like that. For some reason, it doesn't quite look correct. Huh. Maybe like that. That looks better. Okay. And let's make this another one. It kinda looks correct, it kinda doesn't. Maybe like this. Now that looks better. Now that I notice, if you look at the map in general, it makes the map in general feel like it has more depth. It doesn't feel so flat as before. Huh. Interesting. Is adding a bit of a 3D optical illusion. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let us continue. I'm going to add another one right here. And one right here. Yeah, that's true. If I made some stairs, that could actually work on my benefit, for sure. This place is such a mess. Shadows on the top, highlights on the bottom. Wow. Actually, maybe I could slightly make it work. I could give it a try. if I add a bit of a shadow below here. Something like that. And I can make this darker. Does that make sense? It kinda does. It makes it look like it's a rock with two faces, one on top of the other. Yeah, it actually kinda makes sense like that. It actually looks a bit like a rock with two steps like this. Yeah. Oh, interesting. That actually makes the wall not look so flat. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Learning new stuff. Okay, let's grab this. And I'm going to just outline this. Like so. And I'm going to add a line over here. Just to make it look more clean. And highlights. And darkness. Does that make sense? How does that look? It looks a bit weird. Yeah, it doesn't quite make sense. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, and highlights over here. And let's use darkness right here. Does that make sense? How does that look? It actually looks kinda nice. A little bit. I just need to add one tiny pixel over here to make it look okay. Yeah, that actually looks fine. Okay, now this final rock right there. I'm going to try something here. So what I'm going to do is set the top on highlight completely, this piece. Then the middle is going to be basically normal color over there, like that. And then I'm going to use the shadows to create a bit of a edge right there. Something like this. Does that make sense? It almost makes sense. It doesn't quite work. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. Like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Maybe if I shrink the highlight a little bit more. Okay, that looks good, I think. Now let me just delete that pixel there. And we're good. I think that looks nice, right? I don't see any imperfections. Okay, now that I have those, the next thing I need to do is basically work on the corners, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, the four corners is the next priority, I suppose. Also, this kinda no longer makes sense. Maybe I should fix it. This thing right here. Let me actually grab my palette over here before I forget. Okay. First, the thing that looks the most weird is this color right here. I believe they should be like that. Okay. How do I make this look right? I never actually researched how to make the ground look correctly, so I'm on a bit of a bind. Let me see, do I have an example of ground? Let's see. Ground. Oh, this actually makes kind of a bit of sense. I'm just checking what I have as an example to see if I can find something useful. Just going through emotions. I didn't grab any ground examples. That was a miss on my part, I would say. Okay. Okay. How about if I try to make like different surfaces? Like for example, if I make something like this. What happens if I do that? And let's make it make sense real quick. If I do that, what does that cause exactly? What does that look like over here? It almost looks like an edge. Huh. So if that's an edge, I can soften it up if I do it like this. Right? That makes that softer. Yeah. And if I short it like this, that's just a dot. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Good night. Sleep well. Good night, good night. Bye bye. Sleep well. Maybe if I set an outline, does that help? Right now I'm basically guessing. Right now. Well, that made quite a change. Okay, so giving it an outline is not a good idea. So let me remove the outline. Now it just looks dirty. How about oh, if I turn this is just for example, I just do something like this here and there. Just expand a little bit some of this. And delete some also to clean it up. Okay, that looks interesting. Yeah, that looks a bit weird. Maybe remove the biggest ones. Make it less saturated. Still a bit weird. Hmm. If I leave it as a solid color, actually it looks better like this. Huh. Okay. Also, this dotted line right here doesn't look nice, so I think I'm just going to remove that. That was right over here. Okay, that should make everything more clean. Yeah, that looks nice. It looks a bit weird still, but not as bad as before. Yeah. Okay, now let's work on the corners. Okay. So this is a boulder right here. Let me set the highlights correctly real quick. And I need more darkness also. Okay, I think that looks way better. That should be a nice improvement right there. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, I'm going to make this a boulder right here. So that would be this area. So I'm going to place some highlights right there. I also need to make this line thicker. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's check over here. Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. Huh. It connected surprisingly well to the sprite next to it. Okay, next one. Okay, let's make this one go like this. Okay, and highlights. Okay, and darkness. That actually looks kinda correct. Maybe not quite. Something like that. Okay, that looks kinda nice. But maybe I should just split this as a different rock. I think that should make more sense. Like this. Yeah, that looks actually way better. And it connects quite nicely to the next sprite also. Okay, now let me work on this one real quick also. I will set it like that. And highlights is going to be over here. This is going to be a tiny bit harder because this is an irregular shape. Does that look correct? It actually kinda does look good. Maybe if I get a little bit more of this color right here, it would look nicer. Yeah, that kinda looks nice. Kinda. And the one on top can be its own boulder. It kinda works, it kinda doesn't. That actually connects quite cleanly, right there. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, that actually looks fairly good, I would say. Now, if I flip this, does that would make for a good uh, corner, or is that a bad idea? Let's see. That kinda looks okay-ish. Okay, okay. Let's see. That looks actually nice. Kinda. This looks... The base looks a bit weird, but it's not too bad. That doesn't look like it quite connects right there. Yeah, that looks quite off actually. Now that I know this, it also looks quite off in these areas right there. I haven't noticed before. Well, it's a general improvement, I would say. Now I'm missing the counter corners. Let me check the other maps real quick. That looks nice. That doesn't quite look nice right there. Right there. This corner in particular doesn't quite match with everything else. Yeah. It looks... actually this one looks fairly good. There is still some corners that don't quite match the rest of the tile sets, which is not a good thing. But it's a good improvement, I think. Let's see, now I just need the inner corners that are the ones that I use the most. The inner corners are these ones right here. These are two. Then we have, this is another, right? Wait. This is 1, 2, 3, and I'm missing one. Where is the last one? Ah, right there. 4. Okay. Let me first align the different rocks before I try anything. I'm just marking the boulders. Maybe that will speed up things. Okay, I think that's correct for the borders. Now let me do some highlights real quick. Actually, let me set the boulders to neutral before I do anything. Okay. Now that I have that, let's start with the highlights. It's supposed to be all around here, the highlights. So I guess I'm going to keep it kinda tame this time around. Just something like this. Okay, and a bit more right here. Okay, let me fix them a little bit. It's a bit not quite correct. Okay, and I need the shadows now. Okay, I'm going to just do the edge because I'm not quite sure how it's going to look on the corner. Let's see, how does that look exactly? Is that corner right here? It actually doesn't look bad. It just doesn't quite match this style right here. Beyond that, it actually looks nice. Huh. Let me clean this a little bit. Maybe I should fix this one real quick. Like that. That should make the edge more pink right there. Yeah. Also, that down here looks a bit weird. Maybe I could make this a bit of an edge, an actual edge. Yeah, that looks way better. Nice. Nice, nice. Now that I have this, I can try to copy paste to save some time. Let's see, let's see. Nice. Now that looks very good. Let's see how they looks over here. Ah, there is a few issues, like these corners right there, and this right here, and these edges right there. Beyond that, is not actually that bad. It's a very good improvement on the sprites I had before. I would say it's a huge improvement. Yeah, there is still some questionable stuff, but it's not so bad. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice, I think. It's way better than what I had before, for sure. This doesn't quite look nice. Hopefully I can figure out a solution for this. Yeah, because this right here looks pretty ugly. Yeah, there are issues all over the place, but in regards to what I had before, it's by all means an upgrade. Yeah, that looks very weird. Yeah, there are weird issues all over the place, but it's not so bad, I would say. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. At moments it looks really good. In other moments it looks really weird. Yeah, I believe this is a huge improvement. Pretty much across the board. I need to make that one and this one right here. And this also is necessary. Ugh. But in general, it's pretty much a success. Is indeed an improvement. Yeah. Hmm. This is the one in horizontal. What is the one in vertical? Vertical. I don't see it. Ah, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Let's give it another try. I don't think that's quite going to work. I might need to do it like so instead. Okay, first let's clean this up. Let's see. Does this make sense? That looks a bit weird. Okay. I'll say this is maybe an improvement. Not quite sure yet. Okay, and let's set some highlights. Okay, now some shadows. Okay, let's see how does that look. I believe this one had no, this one. Which one was the map with the 7-1? 8-1. It doesn't use netting. Okay. How about I real quick expand this little bit right there? That looks a bit weird, I must say. Even I can tell that looks weird. Maybe I should just select this, not that, with this. Select the top of the rock. Like that. And just copy. that there, and let's select the bottom of the rock. And put it right there. With that, I have the full rock. Now, what I'm going to do is select the whole rock. Maybe actually let me fix it up a little bit. Like so. Okay, now that I have that, I can literally just can I select this before I do anything? I can do that, and then there. This is right there, so I need to indeed right there. Okay, that looks nice. Now let me refine this a little bit. And that looks like that. Which it kinda looks weird, I must say. Yeah, that didn't quite work. It looks very weird. But if I, instead of doing this, I do something more interesting. Let me give something a try. Let's see, let's see. So how about if I grab this, do that. Like that, and I can clean this. Hmm. Is it a optical illusion or this thing is off by a little bit? It's an optical illusion. Okay. Does this even make sense? I wonder. I'm trying to do something like a spike. I'm just not sure how to make it look correct. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. How do I make this? Make any sort of a sense? Huh. How about if I make it a log instead of whatever I'm trying to do? Wow. These tools are not quite useful. That does look kinda like a tree, right? It does actually look a bit like a tree. I just need to give it something a tiny bit more obvious for it to look correct. Like that? Yeah, that looks way better. Now I can grab this and flip it around and put it, I don't know, about here. Yeah, that looks way better. For sure. Maybe I should do the edge a little bit more thin. Okay, that kinda looks correct. Nice. I just need to fix that tile right there. And probably these things right here also. Let me grab my palette before I forget. Okay, now I want to make the rings of the thing. So something like that. And now you also want this one right there. Okay, that actually looks nice. Let me give it a check. I need to move the tree right there. Tree. This tree. Huh, that actually looks nice. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, okay. And I can use these for the other ones real quick. Flip it. And this goes right there. And like so. Okay. And now I just need to fix this issue right here. And that would be for which one? This one right here. Right? Yeah, this one here. I could just grab this, flip it, and put it right about there. So I place it kinda about there. That looks a bit ridiculous, I would say. That doesn't look so bad, it's just a bit off by like a pixel. Let me set this to 8 just so I can actually see if they are. These guys are really off. Okay, now that's correct. Maybe I don't need this to be visible. How about if I just make this hollow? Something like that. That looks a bit better, right? And I could make this a bit jagged also. Just to make it more like it's a piece of dead wood. And I can flip it and place it over here. Yeah, that makes more sense actually. If I have it like that. Right? That looks way better. It makes more sense, I believe. Yeah, there are still a few quirks to fix here and there, but it's kinda looking nice, I think. Yes. Okay, let's finish working on this tile real quick. So I need my palette. Okay. First, let's make some rocks, some delineations here and there. Okay. I'm going to do the same over here. And right there. This one right here is going to be another rock. And there. Okay. And now I'm going to just... Actually, I'm missing the bottom right here. Let me clean the canvas. Okay, now I'm going to add the highlights. Okay. Nice. And the dark. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm fixing a little bit of my art for the game I'm making. Yes, basically
What
I
is
started.
this?
What's this? It started with a bit of placeholder art. So, just as an example, this is what it looks like now. But if I, for example, paint a little bit more, you can see how the art kinda has pieces like this, where it's a bit rough because it was basically placeholder. And I'm currently fixing the rocks and converting these weird jagged pieces into logs. That makes more sense given the tile set I'm using. Yeah. Yes, I'm currently working on the art. You can see the progress I have made. It's not much, but it's some progress. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. From the original noisy that I literally just made so I had something to work with, to this is, I believe, a very big improvement in general. Yes. Also, at the same time, I'm also doing a bit of copy and paste. I'm not planning on having the art to be perfect yet, so I don't mind if there is a bit of a weird weirdness to it still. Yeah. I'm hoping that I eventually have the chance of hiring an actual artist to make the finishing touches. Because I don't believe I can actually pull off the art I kind of want to make. Yeah. Yes. So I'm no artist. Just so you're aware. Just a little bit of an improvement on where I already had. I'm working on working off basically a few tutorials I found on YouTube. Yeah, basically I'm following the what to call it, suggestions. Some pixel art videos I found made. It's actually very simple. That's why I'm trying to apply it. So basically you start with a basic shape. That's why I'm making these outlines. Then you choose your another color. For me it's this brown that is not very bright or dark. That is going to be like the body of the objects. You joined my Discord server? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I hope you enjoying what you find. By the way, I also publish prototypes of the game I'm making fairly regularly. If you are ever in the mood to try a game with a bit of junk to it. Yeah, so you have this outline with the basically the neutral tone you are going to use for the object, and you do two things. One is add some highlights, so you have a brighter color, and you put it in the area you believe where the light is going to hit the object, like this, for each outline. Actually, that's wrong. It needs to be like this. And then you do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side. Yeah, it's mainly it's because I focus more on understanding why they were doing it instead of just following blindly. So now we do the opposite below. So with that, we end up with this corner like this. And that looks way better to whatever noisy thing is right over here. Yeah. Okay, that's another corner. Let me see how that looks real quick. So we have the corner like that. Is the other side, right there. That looks fine, I suppose. Yeah. I have an interesting accent. Well, that's a funny thing to say. I'm from Mexico, so my accent is a bit weird, mainly because not only English is not my main language, because I also speak a bit of Japanese, and I have studied both French, Portuguese, and Chinese. My accent is a bit of a cocktail of different pronunciations. Yeah. I have always wondered, how does it sound to you? I suppose you are a native English speaker. So, how does it sound to you? Does it sound weird? A bit off in some way? It does? Swedish? Yeah. I have heard a few different things. Some people believe I'm German, I have a bit of a weird accent that makes me sound a bit of German to some people, especially people who speak French. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not quite sure exactly what to make of my accent, to tell you the truth. Yes, I can speak Spanish. Por ejemplo, puedo hablar así, decir algunas cosas. Es difícil hablar lenguaje cuando no tienes un tema. Yeah. Yes, that's a bit of Spanish. I sound Brazilian? Yeah, my kind of Spanish is what do they call it? It's a variation of Castellan Spanish. It's a bit of a style from the south of Mexico where they speak Spanish a bit more. The way people describe it is a bit more like singing instead of speaking. People describe it as like you are singing a little bit. A bit of a airy way of speaking. Softly, maybe. Yeah. Yes. You have heard of Mexicans who speak of other Mexicans that match my description? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, there is this group of Mexicans, probably the most common, that they speak a bit more. From where I'm from, we call it a bit rhythmically. Like, instead of speaking like hablando like this in a bit of a sing-songy way, I speak a little bit like this, and ending the words like very suddenly and speaking very, very, very fast. Where I'm from, we drag a bit the syllables a little bit longer. Maybe that's why it sounds like we are singing a little bit. Yeah. I don't think it's that unusual. Or way speaking, I mean. Sí, hablando, instead of speaking like softly like this, hola, muy buenos días, ¿cómo está? It's a bit more like, hola, muy buenos días, ¿cómo está usted? ¿Ha tenido usted buen día? ¿De dónde viene? ¿Qué está haciendo? It's a bit more fast with a higher beat. It's even difficult for me to reproduce it. So yeah, it's not my style, like at all. Yeah. I'm not sure how many Mexicans you have encountered with different accents. Also, my English is a bit of a mixture between American English and British English. I kinda mix and match different words. So my vocabulary is a bit all over the place. Yeah, eventually it starts kinda blending all together, I suppose. I need to make... actually, I can probably get away with copying the corners for this one. Okay. I can copy this corner. Yeah. I'm not sure how good is my English when you see it from the point of an American, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure how clean or how well pronounced are my words. I suppose there are a few words here and there that kinda are a bit off in general. Yeah. It's an interesting accent. I don't even know what my accent is. I have a very hard time imitating other accents, so that's another thing. My accent is, I suppose, a bit thick, even if I don't know what my accent is exactly. Actually, I can copy this over. It's easier. Yeah. And for that, I can rotate this. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically because it kinda got mixed. I believe Central... hello, hola. A few countries got conquered by basically Spanish Castilla. Others were actual Spain, and some got conquered by Spain, but had basically Portuguese neighbors, so the cultures kinda got mixed up. which causes variance on the language. Yeah. It also doesn't help the fact that most of the countries in Latin America are very far away from each other. So that makes the languages kinda develops on their own without really spreading to other regions. So that makes for the unique dialects all over the place. Yeah. Actually, I believe there is almost as much variation in English as there is in Spanish, because the British had colonies like all over the place. Chip, llegaste justo a la hora. Yeah, that's true. But for example, let me tell you about a bit of a nightmare encounter I had with another English speaker. I was working on this IT company, and for some reason my password got compromised, so I needed to reset it. The issue is that the company handling the security was a foreign company, so I had to call to the call center. I had to handle the conversation in English, and the person in the other end was a Chinese speaking English. And let me tell you, that was quite a nightmare to understand him, even though he claimed he speaks English natively. It was quite a nightmare. His accent was so thick, I could literally feel the pain. Yeah, it took me like an hour and a half to be able to actually communicate. I believe he was from somewhere around New Mexico. Yeah, I believe he was on New Mexico or somewhere around those parts on the south of the United States. Yeah. Yeah, something like El Paso. I'm pretty sure it was a state on the border, that's for sure. I actually like how Texas sounds. It's easier on my ears than whatever that Chinese dude was speaking. Yeah. Tú siempre llegas a... básicamente de último momento, ¿verdad? Lo bueno que para eso están los bots. Yeah. There are a few things that I don't know what to do with. For example, these diagonals right here, I'm not sure what to make of them. I suppose this I could make simply a log intersection, maybe? Yeah, but this right here, I'm not sure what to do. Yeah. Had you had any funny experience dealing with people speaking English or Spanish where you barely understand them? Because I feel I encounter that fairly often for some reason. Yeah, I could make it like stones. A Mexican who could drill his art? That's quite unusual, I would say. Most of the Spanish I know uses both hard and soft arts, for sure. So maybe he was not quite born in Mexico. Yeah, because I'm sure most of the Spanish uses soft or hard arts. Actually, it's pretty common. The more I think about it. Yeah. At least that person was not a native speaker. If he was, I don't know, something like Japanese or something, then I guess that would make sense. Yeah. The Japanese have a hard time rolling their R's. Mainly because that sound doesn't actually exist in their language. By the way, did you know that the syllables and sounds of the Japanese language are almost identical to Spanish? If you try to pronounce Japanese words as if it were Spanish, you will get it by the most part right, because they share most of the sounds, which I found pretty interesting. It made learning Japanese very easy. It kinda gave me a head start on the language by default. Yeah, but we have like, I don't know, what is it? Like 12 extra consonants. We have the L, CH, we have the ñ, we have the mix of pronunciations like GU, like in Miguel. That's a GUE. We also have the GUA. We have the variations for the R's, like the R in carro and the R in arrow. Yeah. And there are a few weird pronunciations. Some words I'm not even sure I can pronounce, like Tlaquepaque and Xochimilco. My accent is pretty unique, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what to do with this rows and these diagonals. And this one, I suppose I can make it like a rock with 2 logs ending into it for those corners. Beyond that, I believe it's mostly okay already. Yeah, that looks actually pretty nice. There is still some issues, like this doesn't quite match right there. I need to fix that. Yeah, this looks a bit weird right there. Beyond that, the tileset seems to be working fairly nice. It's a huge upgrade from what I had before. That's for sure. Yeah, that right there is not quite right. And this right here also needs some work. Yeah, it's what to call it? Good enough for what I'm trying to do. I just want to have a bit of an upgrade in general. Yeah, there are some weird edges here and there that don't quite line up at some spots. But for the most part, it kinda looks okay. I'm surprised it actually looks that good. I didn't expect to get this far with just one simple tutorial, to tell you the truth. For example, this part right here looks pretty nice. It looks like a boulder kinda fracture into a smaller rock right there. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't quite line up. Both the shading and the edges of the rocks, it kinda looks a bit weird. Yeah, I think what I might need to do is set this kind of stuff and fix it by trial and error. Also make it more I don't know, like this right here. Because also, that's another thing. I don't know if you noticed that the shading is not quite even among the rocks. It's a bit off. Yeah, the issue is that I'm not quite sure how to do that. For example, you can see that this looks fairly well, a bit three-dimensional, and then you have this basically this paper cut of a tree. Yeah, even my poor enemies look like they are made of cardboard. Oh, so you mean, let's see, something more like, I don't know, what would be a nice example? I don't see anything in particular. Yeah, I think I don't actually have an example here. Yeah, my enemy looks a bit shiny. It still looks like it's made of both. It looks like it's a cardboard cutout and made of plastic. Which is not a good thing. I need to rework the enemies too. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm using just 4 colors for all this. Most people use, I believe, 6. But then again, it looks quite good. I like it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That looks awful. I really need to fix these corners. Yeah. It's basically because I made a section individually without really trying to make it match to the others. So it's a bit of a miracle that the other sections actually kinda work together for some reason, instead of everything looking like this. So I suppose it's a lot more luck than anything else. Yeah, look at that. That looks awful. Yeah. Okay. I suppose I'm going to stop here for today. It's a bit late for me already. Yeah. I will continue this next time. Yes. By the way, I work on my game on Tuesdays and on Sundays, if you are interested in that kind of stuff. The rest of the week, I play different games. Some are horror games. Some are adventure games, like Elden Ring. I'm doing a bit of a playthrough of Elden Ring at the moment. And the other one I'm going through is Celeste. I'm not particularly good at platformers, so you can expect, like, I don't know, thousands of pets. Yeah. Yes. And on the Discord, you can find, let me open Discord. I have game recommendations if you want me to play something in particular. If you want to watch, let me watch a few scare videos. There is a section for that. I have a section if you have questions about maths and programming. Also a section in game development if you have any suggestions, and a light novel section in case you want to make recommendations or are looking for something to read. Yeah, that's nice. I just started watching scary videos on Saturdays. Just be mindful that I have a very thick skin when it comes to horror, so you might be disappointed if you are expecting me to actually react to jump scares and the such. Yeah. Also, because of obvious reasons, sometimes my bots get copyright claimed, so they might end up needing to be cut a few sections. So just to be mindful of that also. Yeah. Yes. It looks pretty nice, I would say. So far. Did they just kill each other? Yes, is based off my model. That is indeed correct. Nice. Did you know that in my game you can actually parry explosions? Why? Just because I thought it would be funny. Yes. Nice. Okay. Then I'll be stopping here for today.
Is everything all right over there? What is this?
Yes, everything is alright. It's my game. By the way, don't get scared by the weird voices that sometimes happen in my stream. It's the TTS I made. Okay, then I will be leaving for today. Good night. I'm going to grab something to eat. Me retiro. Voy a ir a cenar. Buenas noches. Los veo mañana para más Elden Ring. I will see you tomorrow for more Elden Ring. And I'll be publishing my schedule on Twitter in a bit. Goodbye, good night. Nos vemos. Publicaré mi calendario de la semana en Twitter. Goodbye. Good night. Bye bye. Adios. Don't be scared by the TTS. I let it loose in the end screen. So viewer, be aware. Okay. Bye bye. Good night. Adios. Buenas noches. Bye bye. Adios. Good night. Bye.